Hi guys, Bella here, and sorry I'm a day late with my weekly update, but the day just got away from me yesterday. So I'm coming to you with my week 7 update, and it was my first week following the pre-op plan that I didn't really design it myself, but definitely from the advice given to me from VSG Chanya and then my friend Megan. Basically, I'm following a pre-op plan similar to what several insurance companies have their patients follow. So let's just get right to it. The first week was amazing. I lost 6.8 pounds, and I have 7 pounds left before I can call for to let them know, and that's what gets the ball rolling for the weight loss surgery. So yay, I'm so excited. My goal, I don't know if this is possible. Yesterday was the 10th, and sorry, I just rubbed my eye makeup off on that eye. I think I'll just come to you profile side. Anyway, yesterday was the 10th of February, and so this coming Sunday is going to be the 17th, and since I don't know for sure if I can lose another 6.8 or /7 pounds by then, but I'm going to do my damnedest to, because this coming week I have off. Not right now, but the week of the 17th I'm off for a February break. It's like President's Week break. And so because I have the whole week off, I thought it would be perfect if I could hit my goal, the weight, because then I can start the ball rolling with the psychological evaluation, with an EKG that they have you take, and I think that's everything. But just it starts them, then the surgeon reviews my case file, and they basically set the surgery date, which is oh my God, so exciting. And from that point, basically I'll have just 5 pounds left to lose by the date of surgery. And I don't know exactly how far out they're scheduling surgeries right now, but from what I understand, it's somewhere between 3 to 4 weeks. And so, definitely I can lose 5 more pounds in 3 or 4 weeks. Especially with, I guess, Kaiser, I think I've mentioned this before, a couple of days or the weekend, or it may not be on a weekend, but basically a few days before surgery, the second or third day before surgery, or I don't know if it's the last 2 days right before or whatever, they have you on a clear liquids only diet. And so it's broth, water, popsicles, sugar-free popsicles, Crystal Light, but anything that's clear liquid, Jello, the sugar-free Jello. And then they also have you drinking this magnesium citrate, which apparently keeps you in the bathroom quite a bit. But it makes sense because they're working on your stomach and they want everything to be as emptied out as possible. And so, I feel like just that alone could have someone lose more than 5 pounds, just from that. But obviously I'm going to try to lose the 5 plus whatever would be lost with that magnesium citrate. I'm going to just keep trying to keep going. I do plan to do, this is a question I have for you guys. Did you do a last meal or a couple of last meals before your surgery? I think probably, I'm guessing most of you guys did. Because, being Italian, obviously pasta is a big part of my cultural food. And although I haven't had pasta in a really long time, I am thinking I probably am going to want to have it before the surgery, because I know after surgery, if at all, it's going to be something that's rare. So I was telling my mom I think I want to have some ravioli, that's a special occasion food for us. And so, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I may want to do another sushi dinner as well, before the surgery, but I don't know. So I would love to hear what you guys did, the ones who have had surgery. Did you have a couple of pre-op meals? And I just don't want to go so far overboard that then I have 10 pounds to lose instead of just 5. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to keep it in moderation, but I do want to, I don't know, maybe have, especially the ravioli. So anyway, that's that. Let's see, what else do I have to say? I mean, I'm just so excited about the pre-op plan has been going really well, really well. I've been having a shake for breakfast, using protein powder, either BSN or Syntrax that I've been making, or Citrax, I forget what it's called, but I think you guys probably know what I mean. I've been making those at home in the morning and bringing it with me in one of the mason jars, and then I have been taking with me to school either one of the Premier Protein pre-made shakes, or from Bariatric Choice I bought this protein soup, and so sometimes I'll bring that depending on what the weather's like, or whatever, and I can just add hot water to the soup and have that. And then I have been, just because like in the afternoons I have been getting pretty hungry between like lunch and dinner. Breakfast and lunch is not that big of a deal for me. I think because I'm drinking water in between and drinking coffee and whatever, and so like it doesn't seem to bother me at all. But then between lunch and dinner, that's that's a good 5.5 to 6 hours, and so I have been getting hungry, especially around like, let's say 3-4 o'clock. And so what I've been doing is having a cut up bell pepper, dipped in the Bolt House Farms yogurt dressing, which it tastes just like salad dressing, but it's not as fattening at all as salad dressing, and it's it just tastes really good. And so I've been dipping it in that, and it's kind of like almost like having chips or something. I mean, I know it's not like chips at all, but it's got that crunch, and it's, I don't know, it's something kind of savory, but yeah, kind of, I don't know, it's been really good. So raw bell pepper with that I've been having, and then sometimes I'll have like a piece of like a, what are they called, the Baby Bell cheese, a little one, or something like that if I need to. And then in the evening I've been fine. Like after dinner, like I'm so full after I eat dinner that I've been having tea or sometimes coffee after dinner, and it's been awesome. And let's see, what else was I going to say? Oh, and then I did make, if you guys watch, I don't know if you guys watch Truly Jess. She's doing these vlogs that are, she's calling Truly Daily vlogs that she's doing to keep herself accountable. It was one of her New Year's resolutions to like make a vlog every single night, every single day. So she vlogs her entire day, and she's not a weight loss surgery patient. She's a fitness girl. She's lost, I don't know if it's 40 or 50 pounds through diet and exercise. She eats really clean, but it's interesting because she eats very low carb, and a lot of the foods that she eats seem like they'd be really good for weight loss surgery patients. And so one of the things she makes is this, she calls it like a zucchini bread, but it's not really bread. It's just all that it has in it, and I made it tonight. It was really, really good. It has, and if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture of it so you can check it out. But basically, it has a scoop of protein powder, and I used the BSN cinnamon flavor because I just thought that sounded good. It uses one whole zucchini, which you shred, so I just put it through the Cuisinart on the shredding mode. It has 3/4 of a cup of egg whites, and of course today when I went to go buy egg whites, I thought I had gotten egg whites, but I ended up getting like a container of just real egg. I don't know. Anyway, so it probably would be a little bit less fattening if I had gotten the real egg whites. Then it has a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of cocoa, like the baking cocoa, and yeah, I think that's everything. So the protein powder, the egg whites, the zucchini, baking powder, and the cocoa. And then she said stevia to taste. Well, I didn't put it in because the protein powder that I use is pretty sweet, but I wish I would have because I don't know if when it baked. So basically you mix all that together and it makes like a batter. You spray a pan, like a baking pan, with any size pan you really want. I used Pam, she uses coconut oil, but basically you grease a pan, and then you bake it on, it was a weird temperature, 385, for 25 to 45 minutes, depending. I mean, I did it for 30 minutes, and that was perfect. So I think anywhere around 35 minutes, I'm sure would be fine. And it was really, really good. And it's like probably like half the depth of like a loaf pan, but the whole length of the loaf pan, half of it, so half the depth, right? So it's like maybe this thick, but it's definitely like, you know, like a loaf pan size wide, like, you know what I'm saying, like this wide. And half of that container, half of the loaf, is 163 calories, which is really, really good. High protein, very little fat. It would have been no fat if I hadn't used egg whites, but you know, it's very little fat, and it was a really nice afternoon snack that is basically protein and vegetable. So I figured it would still count in the pre-op plan, and it really did help like satisfy. What I'm going to do tomorrow, because I have the other half of the loaf, is I'm going to bring it to school with me, and probably if I need to, I might have like half of it in the morning between breakfast and lunch, and then the other half after school. But we'll see. But anyway, it was really, really good. I'll put the link to the recipe in the down bar so you guys can check it out. But I don't see why it wouldn't be a really good recipe for weight loss surgery patients, because I don't know, unless it would be hard going down or something like that, but it was good. I do wish I would have put the stevia in it, because as I was saying, it kind of baked out any sweetness that the protein powder has in it, and it lacked a little something. So definitely when I make it on Wednesday again, I have liquid stevia, that's the chocolate flavor. I'm going to put that in, I think, and I think that'll be perfect. I think that'll be delicious then. But it was a really, really good recipe, and you can't really beat the stats on it at all. So definitely, if you haven't checked out Jess, you know, check her out, because she makes the most amazing concoctions. And I mean, concoctions is probably a bad word, but like the food that she makes is really healthy, but also really inventive. And she does a lot of like mixing protein powder with egg whites and making like a pancake thing, where it's really doesn't have any carbs in it, but it comes out like a pancake, and then it's chock full of protein. So definitely check her out. And then she's just an adorable girl. Like, she's the sweetest thing, and just adorable. So I think if you guys haven't checked her out, definitely I would. Okay, that's enough of me rambling. It's 12, almost 13 minutes here. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope I come to you next week and have called in, or I'm about to call in. Thank you for everybody's support, and I'll see you guys next week, okay? Bye.